I'm Heather Suarez reporting for Kids First, and today I'll be talking with Arnie Pantoja, Daniel MK Cohen, and Bryce Charles about their newest show, Big Nate. Arnie is known for his role in Into the Dark, Down. Daniel is known for Lego City Adventures, and Bryce is known for her role in the Book of Mormon. Now let's talk with them about their new show, Big Nate. Okay. Hi, guys. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi.
Love the pink room.
Oh, thank
Awesome.
you. I've been getting compliments all day. I don't know what's going on. So let's get right into it. Teddy, Francis, and Dee Dee are like this really unlikely group of friends. Mr. Pantoja, how do you, Mr. Cohen, and Miss Charles work together to bring out the best of these characters?
Well, that's a weird question for Teddy because I think how I work together by bringing out the best of them is by being the most obnoxious that I can, and because that's kind of how my character is. I think one thing that is so much fun is that we're all friends in real life. We like messing with each other, and it is just so much fun to be on these group recordings. Trying to make each other laugh, throwing stuff out to try to throw the other person off. It I think the group feels like such a tight knit group because you're hearing the fun that we're having, and you're hearing the real friendship that we do have.
That's absolutely brilliant. I don't think there's anything better than when castmates get along and then they just bring it out and it shows in the show.
Right.
So, Mr. Cohen,
Yeah.
Francis is a really hilarious character. He's got like this deadpan comedy. What was one of your favorite scenes to record?
Oh, that's such a good question. There's a moment, even in the trailer, where Francis grabs a slice of pizza for Nate, and he tells Nate, "I saved you a slice, and we'll never speak of what I had to do to get it." It's those moments where Francis has this like undertone and like this subtle hidden message where you're like, "Wait, what? What did you say?" Those are my favorite because it's such a surprising twist for Francis because he's such a rule follower and such a good kid who holds everyone in line. So anytime he kind of sidesteps and swerves out of his convention is really fun for me to explore.
Hey, just to jump on that, I'm laughing so hard to hear. I can't tell you the moment, but there's a moment coming up in season 1 with Francis where I can't unhear it. Unhear the performance. It was cringeworthy. Yes.
I concur. I concur. We can't speak of it, but
Yeah.
wait, stay tuned.
Awesome. That's awesome promotion. I'm loving this. Thank you guys. So Dee Dee's a really great character. I mean, she's smart and she's just empowering girls all over the world. Miss Charles, how do you feel getting to play this character and what responsibilities do you feel like you have to come through with?
I love playing this character for all of the things that you already said. She is what I love about Dee Dee is that she knows who she is and she owns who she is. And she doesn't limit herself either. And especially as an actor, as someone who I'm speaking of Dee Dee, not myself as an actor, but Dee Dee is an actress and she is so passionate about the arts. And so, I mean, her mind is wide open and her heart is wide open to just sort of explore and discover new things about herself and other people, support her friends, as best she can. And also, I mean, just playing a character that looks like me as well is just really important and impactful. And that was something that growing up watching cartoons, I always loved to see, and that had such a positive impact on me. And so the responsibility, I think it's a privilege to be able to play a character and to have that positive impact, hopefully, on the audiences that watch, and that can relate to Dee Dee in that way. So it's been a really awesome experience in that sense to portray all of those things and to relate to all of those things about Dee Dee. I don't know that I was as secure in myself as a 6th grader. Actually, I can say with confidence I was not, but it's really cool to see, this kid who loves what she does and keeps finding new things to, try with her friends. And yeah, just to keep learning and growing. That's all any human can, strive to do, just to learn and grow and be the best human they can be.
That is so true. Dee Dee's
That's
just
Dee
like
Dee.
so fun to watch. And I don't think there's anything better than watching a character you can relate to, but you also just have fun watching them. I love the scene where she dresses up like the principal, is it? And it just like it came out of nowhere. So
Oh,
again,
when she's in the suit?
Yes, that one.
That's when she's Jane Bond. That's actually one of my favorite things.
That was the best. That was so funny. I didn't expect her to be an actress. So when she said that she did this play, it was really funny and it kind of threw me off. I was like, yes, this is so cool.
I love that you love that. So get ready for all of those tidbits because Dee Dee is constantly hopping in and out of character and into different costumes and things. And so it's really, really fun to play with accents and just, different vocalizations as she jumps from character to character.
Again,
And I also think that's a good description of our show. It's really funny and it kind of threw me off.
Yeah, it's true. Like you don't know what to expect, which is anything anyone can hope for from a show. You don't want it to get predictable.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Pantoja, Miss Charles has brought up an excellent point about relating to your character. You were bringing up how Teddy, he's kind of like obnoxious, but is there in any sense that you can relate to the best side of this character?
Yes. There's a few things with Teddy. One is, believe it or not, Teddy, I feel like Teddy comes off as dumb. And I would say for all of my life, I have the same. My parents would always be like, they call me Dubbies. And they'd be like, Dubbies, why do you always act so dumb? And I'm like, I think it's funny. They're like, stupidity doesn't look funny, Arnie. But, not only that, it was also something Bryce was saying that I'm so excited about this is that, on camera roles, I don't get to play a lot of Hispanic roles because I have very light skin. And it is so much fun to get, because this is the character, this is how I see myself. And even like as a kid, the voice even is inspired by my dad. When we used to fight as a kid, like play fight, he would do this voice where he'd be like, no me begging. And like, so that's like where this came from. So it, I think like, one, getting in touch with the Hispanic roots is super important with me. And I feel like that is such a great part of Teddy. And that he's not as dumb as he looks. Yeah.
Not. He's very deliberate.
I feel like they all just have like this secret agenda, just like how Mr. Cohen brought up with Francis. It's like, what's going on with these characters? And that just makes us more excited to learn about them. And Mr. Pantoja, you brought up an excellent point that all three of you guys get along so well. Mr. Cohen, do you have any funny stories from technically not on set, but recording in the studio?
There was, Bryce, I think you guys don't remember this. There was one time very early on when I was having so many technical difficulties.
Dude, I was thinking
And
this.
it was kind of fun. We were riffing, we were talking, we were getting to know each other. And my internet just kept cutting out to the point where I left it, we were all laughing, and then it froze. And when I logged back on, everyone was gone. Like the screens were all, no one was in their booth. And I watched it like, oh, that's great, guys. We're doing a bit. That's great. And then it was still silence. And Michael Rifkin, who's one of the other actors, popped on and goes, yeah, Daniel, this isn't a bit. We're all in a 5. And I was like, all right, thanks. And so it was like the moments like that I really kind of cherished and loved from our cast.
because that is something that we have, I feel like we have done to people who have frozen. We have tried to duck.
Yeah.
Bryce, we pretended to be frozen the first time that Daniel stayed frozen. We all came back and were frozen.
And that's when everyone was gone. I was like, okay, I get it. Everyone left. We're laughing at Daniel, and Michael's, it's not a bit, Daniel. We're all just taking a 5-minute break. So
yeah, 5 minutes.
That's hilarious. You see, I'm getting the exact dynamic from your characters in the show. I'm loving this. This casting is brilliant. Miss Charles, one final question. What do you hope audiences take away from this show? Because there's so many lessons about friendship and family and just growing into who you are.
I think you kind of said it halfway. What I was going to say was fun and friendship. Absolutely. Friendship is just the heart of this show. And fun, just crazy fun antics that, and adventures and shenanigans and some trouble, just to flat out say some trouble that these friends get into. But they work together to get out of the trouble as well. And, they do learn about each other. They learn about it themselves. And again, it goes back to learning and growing, even if it's bit by bit, because they're kids. And so they want to have fun and they want to sort of push the limits of what, their imagination can do and what they can physically do. And sometimes that goes well and sometimes it doesn't, but you learn from the things that don't go right and you get back at it, you get back in school and you have another adventure the next day. And so that's really what the show is. It's adventure after adventure and just growth and growth and growth.
That is so true. I was having an excellent time watching the show. I'm waiting for like season 2 and 3 and so on and so forth. And this is like the best, like one of the greatest interviews I've had, just because you guys are so much fun to talk to, and I've enjoyed every second of this. So thank you guys so much, and it's been an excellent time talking with you. And congratulations on the release of Big Nate.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. Really appreciate it.
All right, bye guys.
Thank you for talking with me. Big Nate is available on Paramount Plus February 17th, 2022. I'm Heather reporting for Kids First, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get all of our newest reviews, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Big Nate, new series. Stream with your family February 17th, exclusively on Paramount Plus.